the common theme across all of these sites, so we have sites from international organisations like the United Nations, charities, local authorities, etc., all using that open data app to create their open data sites. And the common theme across it is that they're trying to use open data to tackle really quite significant issues. So if we look at the United Nations Sustainable Development Site, so this site aims to support, there's 193 nations that have signed up to the 17 societal and economic development goals by 2030, and the aim of this site is to support them in doing so and report against those 17 themes. So if we look at life on land, which is about protecting and restoring and promoting sustainable use of ecosystems, there is one of the indicators. So under each of those themes there's a range of indicators that help define whether you're achieving that goal. One of the ones we discussed recently with ONS was this forest area as a proportion of land area. So if we zoom into the UK and we have a quick look at the data, we can see, where are we? Bottom record, that actually in the UK, whilst we might think that forest area is really quite poor, actually it's increasing significantly over recent years. So in the 1990 it was 11.5%, it's now I think something like 3.2 million hectares of forest, and it's over 13%. And in the Doomsday Book in 1086 it was at 15%, and in the war years and others it went down to 5%. So actually it's really quite good at the moment, and still improving. So returning to some of the other examples, Ministry of Housing launched their site last week, I think it was, and again they're using their open data to tackle their departmental plan objectives. So down the bottom there, the picture of the house, those three things that they're showing link directly to their departmental plan objectives. So fixing the broken housing market is the one down on the left there. We have local authorities doing all sorts of things with their open data sites, and as we saw in plenary, RNLI site looking to save lives using open data. So the other one that I think is very interesting, Oil and Gas Authority published their open data via the open data app, and also used this dashboard for the petroleum production reporting system. And I won't pretend I know huge amounts about petroleum, but as you've seen with other dashboards, extremely interactive and very usable. And they have somewhere in the region of several hundred users who used to have to download spreadsheets of data. If I can read that. A spreadsheet each month to do this, and what they're now doing is sending people to this site where they can use the dashboard to give them the data they want. So you can filter on different organisation or query the data as you come with the various dashboards. But it's a great use, and it doubled the number of users to their site, increased their use of Esri technology and the investment they put in it.